Let's illustrate another very common pattern here, and that's called interaction. And we'll illustrate how different that is from additive relationships. I'm going to go up here and we'll go to the cross tab. Here's the current dependent variables grass. Let's click that back. There's a variable in the GSS called divlaw2 right here. This is respondents' attitudes toward divorce. Should divorce be easier? Should laws make it easier to get divorced? Should they be kept the same? Or should it be more difficult to get a divorce? And I'm just going to click that in, leave everything else the same, and click OK. Now let's see what we have here. Again, here are all respondents that do not have children, kids equals 0, and all respondents that do have children, kids equals yes. Let's look at the relationship between attendance and attitudes toward divorce among people who do not have children. You can see here, and this is low attenders, moderate attenders, high attenders. Does religious attendance have an effect on the percentage of people who say divorce should be, the laws should be the same, or divorce should be easier to obtain? Well, yeah, there's an effect. There's nothing exotic going on here. 69.5 of low attenders, 67.4 of moderate attenders, and 55.9 of high attenders hold that view. That's about a 14-point drop across values of religious attendance. So something's going on there. We wouldn't say that's 0. That's certainly a relationship. But notice how much stronger it is when you switch the control variable from 0 to 1, from no on kids to yes on kids. 66% of low attenders with kids think a divorce ought to be same or easier. Drops to 59% for moderate attenders, and drops all the way down to 43% among high attenders. So here we see a relationship that's in the same direction as among those without children, but the drop is substantially stronger. In fact, it's about twice as strong. From 66 to 43, about a 23-point drop in the percentage of those who think divorce ought to be the same or easier. That compared to about 14 points up here. So this is a common, I would say perhaps the most common form of interaction, when the relationships run in the same direction, if you will. That is, high attenders are less likely to think divorce should be easier in this case, but the relationship is stronger at one value of the control than at the other value of the control. And we see here the relationship among those with children is stronger than those without. Here's what creates the interaction: the kid effect. The kid effect, take low attenders and give them kids, and it has virtually no effect on their divorce attitudes. I mean, it goes from 69.5 to about 66.1 to think it ought to be easier or remain the same. Very weak kid effect. But take a high attender and give them kids, and you see a much more substantial drop here of about 12 points, from 55.9 to 43.3. So the attendance effect is different, and the kid effect is different depending on the value of the independent or the control variable that you're examining. Very common form of interaction.